Hi there, Nicole Pereira here from Cambridge Center Honda, and today I wanted to share with you some information about leasing a vehicle. This is one of the most commonly asked questions that I get from friends and colleagues and people visiting our showroom. Is leasing right for me? What a great question, and honestly, the answer is it depends. It really depends on your specific situation and the vehicle that you're looking at. There are a lot of factors, but leasing is often a great choice for our customers, and there's some reasons behind that I'd like to share with you today that maybe you haven't thought of before. The first one is that when you lease a vehicle, typically you're going to enjoy a lower monthly payment than if you finance a vehicle. So that's great for a whole bunch of reasons, right? Because who doesn't like a lower monthly payment? With a lower monthly payment, it could mean a few things. A little bit of more cash in your household budget, or a little bit of a different vehicle. So maybe a vehicle with more equipment or a different model that you wanted to consider might be more affordable with a lease payment. So that's one reason that you should definitely consider leasing. A second thing about leasing is that you have the opportunity anyways to be driving a newer vehicle. So there's a lot of flexibility when leasing because typically the terms are shorter than financing. Most of our customers choose a 3-year term, 4-year term, or 5-year term with leasing, and that means at the end of that term, you get to choose what you want to do. Do you want to keep driving that car and buy your lease out? Or do you want to turn it in and drive a new vehicle? So for some of our customers who choose leasing, that's a real draw for them. They love the fact that they're always driving a new car, very little maintenance on a new vehicle, so more worry-free driving, and they can switch up their model more regularly. Those are some of the reasons that I would say if you haven't thought of leasing before, you might want to consider it. Now, one of the drawbacks that people think about leasing is kilometers. They're like, well, leasing sounds great. I'd love to enjoy a lower monthly payment, but what about the mileage I put on my car? Well, with leasing, typically a Canadian drives 24,000 kilometers a year, and that's how many kilometers you're allowed on a lease contract typically. And at the same time, if you drive less than that or more than that, we can accommodate that with a lease. It's something that you should ask us about, and we'd be happy to provide you with more details. The best way to decide if leasing is right for you is to have a conversation with someone you know, like, and trust. A knowledgeable professional here at our dealership would be so happy to sit down with you and see if leasing is a good fit for you and your lifestyle.